Hello and welcome to FTW Philly, presented by Temple University. I'm your host, Marissa Magnata, and you were not dreaming during Pokemon Presents last week. That was the voice of my co-host, Rosemary Kelly. Congratulations! What a surprise to all of us!
Thank you so much, Marissa. It was such an honor to be a part of the Pokemon franchise in such a big way, sharing all of that news with so many people that love the franchise as much as I do.
You better believe our threads were blowing up with the news. It was so exciting. Congratulations. We're going to get back to that later on. But first, we're going to meet some folks from the Fusion Squad. We're going to crack open your piggy banks because there are lots of accessories out there that you all need for your new systems. Plus, you have some local collegiate news for us. Why don't you share? Dive right in.
Let's do it. In local news, the Harrisburg University's third annual PA Cup concluded this past weekend, hosting tournaments in Overwatch and League of Legends for collegiate schools all across the state of Pennsylvania. But like years past, it was more of an exhibition of Harrisburg University's dominant skill in both of these game titles. While Harrisburg came in first for both League and Overwatch, Messiah Esports was able to claim second for both titles and a small share of the $3,000 prize pool for both games. We got a lot of action on Championship Sunday this past February 28th to crown some new champions and also to cap off the month of February. Let's start with an update from IEM Katowice 2021 for CSGO. Previous year's winners Navi were unfortunately out of the running by the grand finals, but that left two new contenders to take the stage in Virtus Pro and Gambit Esports. After an intense series, it was Gambit Esports that came out on top, netting them the $400,000 grand prize and also top of the Blast Premier Global Leaderboard. For StarCraft 2 at IEM Katowice 2021, we have a big story to share with you. Raynor, who is one of the top StarCraft 2 players in the world, can now say he really is the best, besting not only the best Korean Terran player, the best Korean Zerg, but also 3 of the best Protoss in the world to win IEM Katowice and over $65,000 in prizing. What was most impressive about Raynor's run was that there were several times where his back was against the wall, and he came back 1-2 versus Stats, 1-2 versus Dark, and 0-2 versus Maru on his way to the grand finals. In other esports news, one of the most dominant performances we have seen from Teamfight Tactics happened this past Sunday during the TFT Fates Regional Qualifier number 4. Bertosaurus won not 1, not 2, but 4 stacked lobbies to secure the top place finish for the regional qualifiers. Bertosaurus has now become one of 32 competitors that will compete in the TFT Fates regional finals starting this weekend. You can catch all the action at twitch.tv/Riot Games. That's it for the esports headlines. Still to come, we've got Darth Mike bringing you all of the latest in gaming news, and this week I'm pretty happy with it. We are going to be talking about the 2 new titles that are going to be coming out later on this year and next for Pokemon.
Welcome to Field of View with Nerd Street Gamers, your weekly dose of gaming news. I'm Darth Mike, coming to you live from the Valley Windworks in the Sinnoh region, and we've got a bunch of stories this week, so let's fly into it. Pokemon held its 25th anniversary celebration this past week, complete with gameplay, trailers, and a weird digital Post Malone concert. But the coolest reveal to me was the fact that our very own Nekkra is the new voice of Pokemon, as she lent her talents to many a trailer in the broadcast. That is so cool. Congratulations, Nekkra. From a gameplay perspective, the coolest new title is Pokemon Legends Arceus. Coming in early 2022, it's a full open-world Pokemon game set in the Poke world of yesteryear. That's right, you heard it right, an open-world Pokemon game. This has been the stuff of Poke fans' dreams for decades now, since I was a wee little tyke rumbling around the playground challenging my friends to battles, and we're finally getting it. In fact, the only thing that might hold back this title could be the hardware it's running on, as even in the trailer that we were shown, it was clear the Switch was struggling to keep up with the gameplay. If you really listened to the trailer and turned the volume way up, I'm pretty sure you could have heard each individual frame chugging down the track like an old locomotive making its way down the line. As far as more expected announcements are concerned, the Pokemon Company unveiled that Gen 4 remakes are coming down the pipeline. Titled Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, they show that they're clearly committed to the naming pattern of just adding an adjective in front of the original game's name. And this will be a remaster of the original Diamond and Pearl that came out over 14 years ago. They are notably not being made by the Pokemon Company, but rather by ILCA, who will have their first crack at a Pokemon game and might just give a little bit of a different twist on it. Whatever way, fans of the original installment will be able to dive back in on the Nintendo Switch to play the game that first asked, what if you could put the god of all creation into a Pokeball? There was one more big reveal in the anniversary celebration, and this one tugged at my heartstrings. It's the new Pokemon Snap, called New Pokemon Snap, coming more than 20 years after the original debuted for the N64. This is the game where you ride a cart around on rails taking photos of Pokemon in their natural habitat. I have fond memories of playing the original on a kiosk in a Blockbuster Movies back in 1999, so I am thrilled that we're finally getting another installment. The new game will of course have oodles of new Pokemon, but also new ways to interact with those Pokemon. You can play a melody to get them to sing and dance, you can throw little balls of bioluminescence to make them glow in the dark. Basically, you can host your own Pokemon rave. The game is right around the corner as well. It comes out at the end of April of this year, so be sure to grab a copy and enjoy all that photography goodness. Square Enix are releasing their new co-op RPG shooter game, Outriders, on the 1st of April of this year, and to get people excited for it, they've unveiled a massive gameplay demo that can be downloaded and played for free right now. It covers the whole first chapter of the game, apparently about 3 hours of gameplay and replayability if you want to try the different classes as well, complete with main quests, side quests, everything you could possibly want to get a feel for the game, and I love this form of marketing. Meaningful gameplay demos are awesome, and if they make a real comeback, it gives consumers so much power to be able to actually try the game before deciding if they want to shell out the big bucks. There's been whispers in the dark, folks, and we might finally get news about Elden Ring. If you don't know it, it's a new title that was first revealed back in 2019 as a collaboration between Dark Souls maker From Software and Game of Thrones author George R.R. Martin. With those kind of names behind it, gamers were understandably excited for Elden Ring, only to hear no news for over a calendar year, leaving us left in the dark. Well, now a gameplay trailer has reportedly leaked online. The only snippets are publicly available as it gets traded through various chat forums. It implies that something is on its way, and an announcement and reveal should be made soon. So we don't know much, but keep your ears and eyes out for any hint of the Elden Ring. That's it for this week on Field of View with Nerd Street Gamers, your weekly dose of gaming news. Now I'm going to get out of here and go rest up my party at the Pokemon Center, and does anyone else feel the chill? Oh no, Drifloon, I thought we were friends!
Thanks, Darf. And since we've been talking about it all episode, I think it's time to do the big reveal, a clip from your Pokemon Presents. This is our Nekkra, right here.
Welcome to the world of new Pokemon Snap.
That is me!
This is the Lentil region. You'll
Guys, I couldn't say anything,
through the jungle,
but this is me!
across the desert. Watching this clip back, I think I'm gonna start crying again because I just cannot begin to tell you how visceral of an experience it was to share this moment with my community and have them figure out that it was me on the Pokemon Presents.
I mean, that's you! What a thrill, and congratulations, what a huge step in your gaming career. That's awesome.
Thank you so much, Marissa.
All right, well, coming up, we are going to crack open your piggy banks because there are so many accessories that you need for your new console. We've got them all. Next.
With the launch of the next generation of consoles comes the launch of next-gen peripherals. The Xbox Series X and S and the PS5 have a multitude of new experiences that can be brought to the next level with the proper peripherals. In this segment, we will inform you of the latest and greatest gaming accessories that will help you take your gaming setup to the next level. One of the first things you'll want to consider if you've upgraded to an Xbox Series X, S, or PlayStation 5 is a TV that can handle the graphical power of next-gen gaming. Both the Xbox Series X, S, and the PlayStation 5 are capable of gaming at 4K resolution and 120 Hz. As a result, your current TV might not be powerful enough to run your games at the maximum quality. If you want a TV or monitor that can support the graphical power of these consoles, you're going to want to look for TVs with HDMI 2.1. The faster speeds of HDMI 2.1 are necessary for getting the best graphical performance out of these consoles. The 55-inch NanoCell 90 series TV by LG is a great option if you're looking to take advantage of the higher resolutions and frame rates available on next-gen, while being reasonably priced at $899.99. It also comes with 2 HDMI 2.1 ports and 2 HDMI 2.0 ports, so you can quickly change between next-gen and last-gen consoles. With monitors, there are no one-size-fits-all options, so feel free to look around and find the monitor that is right for you. For gamers on a budget, you can find monitors for a fraction of the price if you want to prioritize FPS over resolution, or vice versa. These consoles have the power to help start your streaming career, and for people who want to take their console streaming setup to the next level, can do so with a face cam. The Xbox Series X and S is compatible with many regular webcams. We recommend the Logitech C920, which retails for $79.99. It offers HD video, and with proper lighting can pull off a very professional look considering its low price point. This webcam can also be used on your computer, so if you end up getting into streaming on PC, you'll have no issues. When it comes to the PS5, there are significantly fewer camera options. The only webcam currently on the market for the PlayStation 5 is the Sony PlayStation 5 HD camera, which retails for $59.99. While the quality is passable in a bright room, if your lighting is anything less than perfect, the quality dips exponentially. All of that being said, if you want to stream on the PlayStation 5, this camera is a necessity, and with a bit of lighting adjustments, you'll be ready to go. A headset is a must for all gamers with next-gen consoles. We recommend the Steelseries Arctis 7X for Xbox and 7P for PlayStation. These headphones clock in at $149.99 and offer an extremely well-rounded user experience. Using a lossless 2.4 GHz wireless dongle designed for low-latency gaming, audio lag will never be behind for those high-intensity matches. On top of the low latency, the built-in DTS 2.0 surround sound will allow you to easily hear incoming enemies and clutch your matches. We know that a headset over $100 is pricey, but don't worry. There are plenty of budget options within the $20 to $100 range as well. It's important to note, however, with sound, you often get what you pay for. With the increasing quality of next-gen games, there has also been a massive jump in the storage needed for those games. Thankfully, Microsoft and Sony have taken measures to future-proof their hardware and expandable storage options. While there is only one expansion card currently on the market for the Xbox Series X and S, it gets the job done well. Seagate's 1TB storage expansion card for Xbox Series X and S clocks in at $219.99. While this is seemingly expensive for memory expansion, Seagate designed it to have the same read and write speeds as Xbox's built-in hard drive, ensuring a seamless experience. Sony, on the other hand, took a much different route. All PS5 consoles shipped with an empty M.2 memory slot. The major downside of this format is that Sony currently has not enabled this expansion slot in the console's software. This is due to the current read-write speeds for most consumer-grade M.2 cards not being as fast as the PS5's built-in memory. Sony has stated that as soon as capable speeds can be met for consumers, the M.2 slot will be activated. Installing the memory will require taking apart the console, but don't worry, a simple tutorial will be able to ease your fears. We recommend holding off on purchasing any major memory expansion for the PS5 right now, and wait until the feature is enabled by Sony. Sony and Microsoft have not been subtle with the fact that they want to establish a strong digital player base this generation. One of the ways they are doing so is by pushing their online passes. Both passes have their differences, but they are a must-have if you're an owner of an Xbox or PlayStation. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is going to run you $14.99 a month and gives you access to over 100 new and old Xbox releases such as Halo Master Chief Collection, Minecraft, Skyrim, and Rainbow Six Siege. On top of that, Xbox Live Gold is included with Game Pass Ultimate, which not only allows you to play these games online with your friends, but also gives you a few free games exclusive to each month. This pass also allows you to play certain titles on your PC, phone, or tablet, so if you are a PC or mobile gamer, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is a must. If you are a PlayStation 5 owner, don't fret, because Sony's PlayStation Plus has you covered as well. The pass will cost you $9.99 a month and allows you to play games online with your friends. All PS5 owners with PlayStation Plus gain access to PlayStation Plus Collection, a collection of some of the most popular games from PlayStation consoles. While the collection is a lot smaller than Microsoft's Game Pass, Sony definitely prioritized quality over quantity, bringing the best sellers like Last of Us Remastered, Uncharted 4, and Bloodborne. Sony has even made a few new PlayStation 5 titles free to PlayStation Plus subscribers. Both passes also give you discounts on DLC and other content, so subscribing to these services is a no-brainer. The great thing about upgrading your gaming setup is that you get to make it your own. If you're concerned with the prices of these accessories, don't worry. These are the retail prices, and you can often find them for sale or cheaper on websites like Amazon or Newegg. Whatever you choose to purchase, we hope that you'll be able to enhance your gaming experience.
Nekkra, did you just get an Amazon delivery in the middle of that segment?
No, unfortunately, I did not get an Amazon delivery today, but I have had these headsets for a while. I love my HyperX Clouds. I cannot recommend them enough just because they're really great for your audio, and they're also portable. You can take them on the go with you and use them for Bluetooth.
Nice. There you go. First-hand account right there. It's better than Yelp. All right, coming up, we are going to meet some ultimate Philly fans. They're called the Fusion Squad, and you might want to join.
We are the Fusion Squad. We're a group of 4 friends that just happen to be cosplayers, and we all represent Philadelphia Fusion, which is our absolute favorite esports team. We kind of met through the Overwatch cosplay scene and through Overwatch League events. Once they said, Philly got a team, I'm like, all right, well, I gotta hop on the bandwagon. It's that Philly devotion. We're just kind of diehard from the moment we come out of the womb, whether or not we want to be or not.
The 4 of us can attest to this, that these organizations have reached out to the creators who put so much time and energy and blood, sweat, and tears into these costumes to be like, hey, you want to come to the grand finals? You want to represent your team?
We're really excited today to get to hear the announcements, potentially more content about Overwatch 2, maybe a release date, who knows.
Welcome to BlizzCon Live, a celebration of 30 years of Blizzard games.
I was definitely expecting a much more like, okay, here's the same game you like, you know, with some new bells and whistles and a single player mode. And I think they just were like, let's do that, but then let's take that up to like 11.
My body is ready.
My body is so ready.
I know what map I want to talk about. It's the one that I just get super excited about. New York City.
I had kind of like forgotten just how good their map design is.
There seemed like so much going on in there that I want to explore. Like I just wanted them to like zoom in on the little parts of the maps.
So we did get like kind of like a New York map, which is cool, but if we had a Philly map, it would be really cool. The ideal is you start probably, I would say, at like City Hall. Like I think that's the big, like iconic, like that way, and then you do the iconic like parade route to the steps of the art museum. We're talking like a fictional version of Philly where you have 2 rival cheesesteak places. Like
That's and Geno's.
With competitive in PvE, I see Overwatch 2 as the Overwatch for all of my friends.
I think Overwatch especially always had this like second group of players that begrudgingly played it because they love the characters, the world, the skins. But if you put it in like a 4v4 PvE mode where they can just hop in with 3 of their friends and have fun against AI opponents and not have to worry about some 13-year-old who's way better at video games than you just ruining your night. And I think that'll be a real big life extender to the game in general.
We have a lot more new looks, so I'm excited to see how players and fans react to all of the ones that we've done so far.
Ooh, look at that gunslinger.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh, look how freaking cool Reaper looks.
Oh my
Look how
god.
cool she looks.
When y'all were like, Widow's got a braid, I was like, Widow's got a braid. They kept a lot of the original inspiration for the characters in the design. Like Widow still has her back tattoo showing, you know, and I can't wait to see what they do with other favorites of mine. Like I want to see what they do with Ana. What are they going to do with Zarya?
Yeah, we need Zarya.
I'm also more excited about the beard representation. Old man.
Yes. Oh yeah. I think I praised that on stream. I'm like, I'm all for McCree having a full beard. I'm all for Soldier having a beard.
Look at that. Oh my god. And he's got the fade. Oh, new Soldier, come to me.
Ooh, Sojourn. We're actually seeing Sojourn.
Ooh! Also here for the like super thick lady gang. Like she was just a wonderfully shaped woman. And I think that we need more like body positive inclusivity in these games. And like I am absolutely here for it. Sojourn seems like a really great character. She seems like this like battle ready, amazing, like crazy female. Any sort of female representation is fantastic because we love seeing these strong, independent females, but it's even better when they are people of color, when they're people with different body shapes. It opens up more of an alleyway for you to actually connect with the video game and connect with these characters on a more personal level.
That's why we do it. We create the game because we want it to become part of your life and for you to experience it.
Yeah, it has. Just a little bit, you know?
Just a tiny bit.
Not too much.
It's going to shake up how the Fusion, and not just the Fusion, but the Overwatch League as a whole is going to have to go about, players and coaching and staff and stuff. It's going to get nuts.
I hope this season we'll see more switches in the roster, meaning if we're not doing well, take someone from the bench and put them in.
Honestly, I just want to see something new from Fusion. I need to see what they've been lacking, and these roster changes I think that will hopefully be what we need to get this team where they need to be. Something I would love to see when Overwatch 2 actually comes out is how these games are going to look in the new Fusion arena. I think it's going to be amazing. I think that the teams are just going to light up. I want to see that kind of hometown love on a whole nother level. I got feels, y'all.
Philly fans are the best. I love them. And we finally got some Overwatch news. It's been so long.
It has been so long, but I feel like that's what makes it even more special, right? We got some really amazing aspects of Overwatch 2 to look forward to, like the in-game visuals, the audio that they're going to be doing for the game, as well as the reimagined heroes. Oh, it's going to be so well worth the wait.
And how long are we waiting?
That's a great question, Marissa.
All right. Well, we're out of time today. So for Nekkra, for the whole team behind FTW Philly presented by Temple University, I'm your host, Marissa Magnata, and we can't wait to see you next time.